Am I really about to say that I miss small talk? No. Hello art lovers, welcome to episode 3 of Drawing Resilience, which is right here. Today's good news is that Greta Thunberg won like $1 million in prize money, over $1 million, which is incredible. And she has decided to donate it to those affected by COVID-19. So what a selfless act, totally amazing. That's gonna help a lot of people. So today I have looked at this again and I still like it. There's like some moments that I feel like look a little flat, like just right here, you know, but I think adding the shading as I step out of the shadows myself will really bring it forward and add that like dimension to it and make it pop, and I think it's gonna look so cool. So my goal for this video is to have the face done and maybe even the hair, depending on how long the face takes, and then moving ahead of myself into next video, we can probably move into the words, which if you watch like episode 1, will be things that people with like not totally visible illnesses hear, like some of the setbacks and some of the like obstacles they have to navigate when they are trying to get treatment or get answers for what's bothering them. So, very excited, and I'm gonna get started. Hey, so as I start working on the hair a little bit more, I want to go over some of the defining lines, like the lines that show the direction, with an 8 micron. That way it'll add like a little more body to the hair. I did that in Inner Strength by differentiating between textures, and since her hair is straight, mostly with just a little bit of, ooh, I dropped a pencil, with just a little bit of wave, I don't want to switch between textures. So the best way to do it is just with this pen to kind of add that extra like dimension and shading. Okay, and now that I've given the hair some body and some like definition with the waves, I'm gonna go back to my trusty 01 micron pen and do just like a million little lines to like, to give her, to fill in the hair. I don't know, I'm just like super excited about that. You guys know how much I love drawing hair. So I talked about it with the stipples, and it makes sense to talk about it here again. How much I love this specific part of a drawing when you get into just the part where you can kind of turn your mind off and let it wander. And that's what drawing the hair usually is for me. Like, I have exactly where each line is gonna go. Like, there's not really any guesswork left, and I can just relax. And especially lately, I've needed art more than ever as like a way to just turn my brain off. It's hard with the pandemic and with everything going on in the news, like with you know, all the political stuff, and then everything about Black Lives Matter and police brutality. Like, it's a lot of really heavy discussions. And because with my work situation, I don't go into an office anymore, there's not really like those day-to-day distractions, like going to like the drive to work, or like talking to coworkers about like small talk. And it's not like I like small talk, but in a way, having that like break from real things. Am I really about to say that I miss small talk? No, I will not say that, because I think it's pointless. But even just the act of having to like water down your thoughts so that you can have a conversation about nothing, like that doesn't really happen for me anymore. And because of just the way I am in general, I have a really hard time just sitting and doing nothing. And other things that I used to do to relax, like you know, going to the gym is not a thing in my state right now, and home workouts just aren't really enough to distract me. They're not like intense enough. And then, I mean, I'm working on that. Like, I know home workouts can be crazy if you find the right thing. I just have not found that thing yet. And oh, where was I? Oh, things like reading, like I have a hard time doing, because like when I was going to the office, it felt good. Oh, going to the office and going to the gym, like when I was doing both those things, it felt good, and it was easy to just like sit down and read a book. But because I spend so much time at home now, and because I'm missing that energy, like I still have all that energy that I would exert at the gym, or that I would exert like getting to the office and, you know, being around people. It's like I can't sit still long enough to like really read. And so all these circumstances come together and make a perfect storm where I just like cannot relax. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who's feeling that way. So having moments like this in a drawing where I'm like simultaneously expanding, what's the word? Oh, it's out of focus. Sorry about that. I have no idea how long that was out of focus. But like moments like this in a drawing where I had the word and I lost it. Okay, so the word I was looking for was expending energy. So I am expending energy by like working on something. I feel productive because I'm working towards a goal and I can see it being completed. So that satisfies like that craving, but also because it's at a point where it's kind of effortless for me, like it doesn't take a lot of mental involvement. I can like let my mind rest and not have that like lurking like guilt that's so inherent in our society, that like if you're relaxing or if you're doing nothing, you're bad. So kind of like found the loophole in that by finding something that is both relaxing and also feels productive. And that is really why hobbies are so important. So that started at one conversation and ended with a new point, but it's true. And it's also really perfect because, you know, as I've found myself with so much more time on my hands, and that's coincided with so many issues that, you know, affect me and affect so many people who look like me, or affect so many of my friends, and also, you know, I feel like because of that I need to do something. Now that I have all this time, like I feel like art is the perfect way for me to like get those feelings out, and for me to also like start the conversation and contribute to like getting people talking about it. And even if it's like such a small way, like contributing towards a solution. I kind of rambled, but my point was that it's really great for me in that, like, while doing something that is working towards a solution and starting a conversation, I'm also able to like take care of myself and give myself like a means to rest and to feel better. And that's so important. Another really like lovely thing about doing work like this is that I feel like from things that people have said to me when they look at like the finished product, I really do feel like people can see the care, and also like I think some of the feelings like of calm and serenity that I feel when I'm doing this work is totally felt by the viewer. Because so often, like, people's eyes kind of light up, and I feel like that almost sounds like I'm bragging, but I swear I'm just, like, giving a truthful account of, like, people's reactions when they see, like, the careful line work and all the little, like, the waves and the detail. It makes them really happy to look at, and I feel like it's because they can kind of, like, because so much positive feelings came out of making the work, I feel like that kind of translates when people are viewing it. It's like I get to share that with them. And now I'm sharing it with you. So that's cool. Look at this. It's doing all this work. It's making me all sappy. Okay, so clearly doing lots of wavy lines is no less of a workout than doing millions of stipples. So I feel good stopping here for today. I mean, I got a lot done. I got her face shaded in and got the directional lines for the hair and had my, I guess, weekly sappy art moment. So I'm going to stop here for today and pick up the rest of the hair in the next video, you know, give my arm a rest. And yeah, I mean, I'm thinking it looks really good so far. I'm really excited. Maybe you guys can make that a game, like take a shot every time I say I'm excited, because I do it a lot, but it's real. I feel that way. So I'm interested, I need a thesaurus, to see what she'll look like when the hair is done. And even after that, there's still a lot to do. Some thoughts that I had were that I will put a shirt, but I haven't decided. And then I've been thinking about like the words that I want to have in the back. I am not lacking for inspiration there, but placement and how many I want to have is a question. But that's all deliberation for another video. I'm feeling good, and I'm gonna stop there, saying that again, repeating myself a lot in this series. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed your time with me today, and please like the video, comment if you have thoughts or questions, suggestions, whatever, and I will see you next time.